Hi everybody, it's the beginning of the video and I thought I had what I was going to say and I think it was going to be similar to what I normally say and then I lost it, completely lost it.
It's all good.
It's RPG. It's Ruth playing games, role-playing games. I'm Ruth.
And I'm Saul.
Saul will be playing the game just like the last 7 episodes. So welcome to episode 8 of this Let's Play EarthBound long play. It's like a speed run, but the opposite, because we're going to be going even slower than normally playing the game, because we're going to talk a bunch about
Iron Brew.
Other things. It's like listening to a bad podcast while watching someone else play an old game.
And some of you are into that, and I welcome it. I'm into that. I fall asleep to stuff like this.
There we are.
That came out wrong. Can we start again? Hi, I'm Saul. Welcome to RPG.
So right at the jump, if you are enjoying the series, or if this is the first, if you've decided to join us at episode 8 and you've enjoyed...
First of all, what's wrong with you?
You've enjoyed the last 20 seconds, please do give this video a like. That would really help us. Subscribe to the Grave Ambition channel. Check out our website and leave us a comment letting us know what you think. So Saul, we've picked up this just a little bit after where we left off.
Oh, yes.
Haven't done any story stuff. You've been doing some inventory management.
Yeah, I've just been getting rid of some extraneous items we don't need and buying some revival items because I don't want to put you guys through yet another failed attempt of Master Belch's dungeon.
Ah, no, that's right. So in the last episode, we ended with only Ness alive. Paula and Jeff were unconscious. Mm-hmm. We got totally riggedy wrecked.
Yeah, oh yes. We didn't check ourselves.
We didn't even reach the boss, did we?
We did not.
No. Okay. So
you'd know. You'd remember.
Yeah, I'm sure I would remember Master Belch. Mm. So yeah, so that's where we're doing. We're on our way to defeat Master Belch, who is ruining things in Saturn Valley.
Hopefully successfully this time. But us successfully beating him, not him successfully ruining stuff.
We've got to fight this zombie and 2 farm zombie.
Yep, and 2 lovely crocos. They're plain, but...
Plain crocodiles, but still a threat.
Not to be confused with strawberry crocodiles, I assume.
So, yeah.
Great joke, Saul, great.
We got revived. Mm-hmm. And what did you buy in the shop?
I brought him a Horn of Life, which revives a character with full health. And I also bought 3 secret herbs, which might revive a character.
Okay.
Which, now you're probably thinking, why didn't I buy 3 Horns of Life? Because they're $2,000. And I don't have $2,000. Well, I do, but I'd rather not spend it all on just revival items.
I trust you. I trust that you know what this game has in store for us.
Thank you.
And that it's not wise to splash all the cash right here. And
you never know. I always like to have a bit of a nest egg in RPGs. You never give up, do you? If you don't mind taking it in the shorts, go on in.
Okay, so we don't have to do the password this time.
Now I wish we did. Did you bring some fly honey? Yes, I did. Just making sure you don't drop it. Here.
Fly honey is the key item we picked up in Threed.
It is indeed. It is Master Belch's favourite. We got it from the Boogie Tent.
So, yes, we are playing this legendary game, EarthBound. We're playing it because it's one of your favourite games ever.
It is. It's one of my favourite games of all time.
It's a game that I've always wanted to see through beginning to end, so that's why it was the first in my long list of RPGs that I want to get through in this series. Mm-hmm. And Saul, you are here playing the game instead of Ruth, the Ruth of Ruth Plays Games, because it will be much faster because you already know how to complete this game. And you can offer insight into the game.
I can indeed.
So losing a couple of battles in episode 7 is nothing to worry about.
That's good, I'm glad. Thank you for your pity.
It's not pity. You self-deprecating swine. Foppy.
Yes, these are these are early game experience balloons because there's a lot of them, and that's a good amount of experience.
Now, I will admit, I have looked at an EarthBound guide a couple of times, and
no shame in that.
I'm not looking ahead. I'm not spoiling anything for myself. Now and again, I'll reference it just to get a rough idea of how far through the game we are. And it's a very rough idea because essentially I look at the chapters in the guide.
Oh, yeah.
And go, okay, there's, X number of chapters and we appear to have done this many. But I don't know how long the later chapters are. So I'm guessing that we are a third of the way through the game, but it might be more like a quarter if the later sections are longer.
Yeah, I'd say a quarter. That's probably more accurate.
So I mentioned this just because in trying to find the section that we're currently on, I saw Saturn Valley and went, okay, there's Saturn Valley. And right at the beginning, it listed the enemies, and they all looked familiar. I was like, yeah, we've faced those. But it did refer to the little red things here as floppy.
Floppy?
And yeah,
that's odd.
And when I saw it, I was wondering if I'd misremembered. They are foppy, aren't they?
They are foppy.
They're not floppy, they're foppy.
I believe there is a broken laser. Hey, I'm glad I came back down here. I didn't come here last time. But yes, there is another enemy later in the game called a fobby, and instead of being pink, they are described as being orange.
Orange.
So
okay.
Everyone who has played EarthBound, you can laugh. Now we've just found an IQ capsule, and that raises your IQ, so that's going straight on Jeff. Because the higher his IQ are, the more broken stuff he can mend. Oh yeah, I spent a night at the Saturn Valley Inn, and he managed to... I think it was the broken iron? Yes, he turned the broken iron into the slime generator, so I'll try and use that. Now, some of these items that Jeff can make can be used indefinitely, which is super handy. So we'll try it out on this slimy little pile. Now, where is... There it is, slime generator. Never gets old. Something sticky stuck to the enemy. It didn't work. He's already slimy. That was on me. My apologies. Has someone ever burped at you and you've just not stopped crying? I feel like it should be a universal experience.
It's the kind of thing I can imagine happening at a primary school.
Yes.
Someone burps at someone and the person will not stop crying because of it.
And the teacher's coming. Oh, here we go.
He burped at me. No, I didn't. Stop it. No, it was an accident.
Hey, your bullying sounds fun. Mine was just they beat the crap out of me.
Even in primary school?
Yep, even in primary school.
Oh.
But
when I was in primary school, about age 9 or 10, someone started a fight with me, and it was. There's no kind word for it, so I won't pick a term. But let's say that this person who started a fight with me was someone who themselves was bullied, and they started a fight with me because bullies had egged them on to start a fight with someone. So it was just like picking on an emotionally vulnerable kid and forcing them to start a fight with someone else. And I was...
Happens all too often, I'm afraid.
I was totally taken by surprise. Like, I get a gentle shove in the back, and I turn around like, what? And then this boy, he goes to fight me, and I can see that he is, like, angry but also upset, and that there are some people, like, in the background jeering, ready to cheer it on. And the way he fights me is just to, like, grab me by both shoulders and then not let go because he clearly didn't know what to do.
Oh, no.
He was strong enough that I couldn't get him to release me. So I'm trying to, like, push and, like, shove him. So now it looks like I'm fighting him. I feel really bad because I'm like, I don't want to fight this person. So he just starts spinning around. And I'm like literally going, I guess if I rotate fast enough, maybe he'll lose his balance first. So this fight between two 9-year-olds is just this kid grabbing onto my shoulders. He starts crying as we're spinning around. And then eventually, like, a teacher comes over and we don't really break up the fight. As soon as the teacher comes over, he lets go, and I get told off for bullying him because I wasn't crying, so it looked like I was beating him up. Oh. And I literally had my hands by my side, like, just trying to, if I can generate enough centrifugal force.
Maybe we can both take off, and then I can leave the school.
But yeah. That was really the worst thing that happened.
Okay, so I'm glad that was the worst thing.
I guess I was pretty lucky.
My school days were not as... yeah, I'm not going to go into any details, but... and this is a lot of trauma talking, but if there are any teachers out there, fuck you.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Well, now everyone's crying.
Yep, great.
Ness, Paula, Jeff, we're crying.
This mostly bad fly is about to be crying.
The viewers are crying.
But yes, I didn't come here to talk about my childhood trauma, although that is invariably what ends up happening whenever I open my mouth.
Well, I'm starting to get the sense that EarthBound is very, very much going to involve a lot of childhood trauma because we're still fairly early in the game, and these 3 kids are very put upon.
Absolutely. I mean, if I suddenly had to save the world at age Ness about 13, let's say, yeah, I probably wouldn't be having a good time mentally either. Now, there is something we have here that can make this fight slightly easier. Insecticide spray.
Was that a Mario reference in the music?
I think it might very well have been.
It did start with but not quite. It was bum, 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 bum.
I think, given that it's a Nintendo IP on a Nintendo console, it's not exactly...
Oh, yeah.
It's not exactly grounds for...
It's not a huge controversy. No. I just thought it was cute. I'd not noticed something like that in it. There's plenty of these pop culture references, but I hadn't noticed any references to other games.
There are a couple, but, there's a... I don't know if we'd seen them already, but there was an NPC somewhere that said, oh yeah, kids like you should be staying inside playing Nintendo games.
I remember.
Good, we have already seen that, I think. I keep forgetting what we've seen and what we haven't, so I don't want to spoil anything.
The connections to games that I've noticed are connections to games that are released after EarthBound. So it's clear that, well, either EarthBound inspired them, and if not directly, then it's RPG tropes, shall we say. There's, I see a bunch of similarities between this game and Pokemon, which would come out 2 years later.
Yeah, well, this game, some things in this game did inspire Pokemon, but I'll get to that when it comes.
Okay.
I was about to spoil something just then. So there we go.
Now,
good news, we made it.
Is that Master Belch?
Yes, that is Master Belch.
So I recognize Master Belch from another video game.
You do?
And it's the same video game that I recognize Mr. Saturn from. It's because he's a sprite in Mario Maker on the Wii.
Oh.
Not the Wii, on the Wii U.
Gotcha.
I absolutely adore Mario Maker. And yeah, they had loads of sprites.
It's a great game.
Loads of sprites that you could use with the special mushroom. And yeah.
Was this one of them?
This was one of them.
I've not played it since the updates.
Absolutely no idea what it was from. I think I knew Mr. Saturn was from EarthBound because I'd seen him in, fan art and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd never seen Master Belch. I was just like, great, I can play as a giant pile of vomit.
Yep, and that's what he is. So, yep, and yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Beautiful.
The power of the Nintendo chipset. I don't know my technology words.
Oh yeah,
especially for this stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The SNES had some fantastic audio hardware.
We gushed about sound effects and music for the first 7 episodes.
Yes.
But
a trend we intend to continue.
Especially the first 2 or 3. But yeah, every now and again they just drop a new sound. I mean, it's not entirely new because we have heard burps so far in this section.
Oh yeah, but they've been high-pitched little burps.
What a brilliant burp.
Oh, and don't worry, we'll be hearing it again.
Okay.
So, you are Ness? I see. York, York, York. There's a prophecy that a boy will destroy Master Gygus.
Oh shit, they're onto us.
Heeg, heeg, heeg. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Gygus is scared of someone, he would have to be worse than the greatest evil. Gar, 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 gar. I'll take you down big time, so be ready for the worst fight of your life. Get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Come on, let's go. Come on then, I will.
Boss time!
Boss time.
Oh,
Master Belch.
That's even worse.
Right? It doesn't get better.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's put a fence up on Ness. No, wait. There's something very important we're forgetting to do. I forget. There it is. Jar of fly honey. We need to use that, otherwise we can't win.
So, what's that do? Because if it's his favourite, I assume it's not a weapon.
You'll see. Oh no.
Ugh.
Somewhat nauseous. Master Belch grabbed the fly honey. Right, now he's gonna waste turns eating honey, so we can just wail on him.
Well, he's just going to spend the fight eating...
Well, yeah, until he finishes it.
Okay. Oh, so we've got kind of a ticking clock.
Yeah. So this is a good time to demonstrate Jeff some secret ability, which is he can use bottle rockets.
Nice.
Hopefully freeze will work. Yep, freezed it. And he's frozen. Oh, darn it. Now that's not a small amount of damage, and it's it's based around his speed stat. Later you can get multi-bottle rockets, and they'll do that, but like 10 times.
Wow, okay.
So, and yes, they're as broken as they sound. Well, this is going much better this time around. I'm really glad to say. Let's see, do we have another bottle rocket? We got a big bottle rocket, but I want to save that for an emergency. In case something bad emerges, see? Meh. Oh, hey, there we go. We didn't even need to.
That was much quicker than I thought.
Yeah, me too. I think we over-prepared somewhat, but you can never be too prepared. It's better than me, Thunder Beta. It's the same as Thunder Alpha, but it hits twice. Or rather, casts twice. Looks like it was an even fight. Burp. But Master Gygus had managed to get the Mani Mani statue into Foreside. Oh.
Oh.
Is liar exaggerate okay? The city will soon be in worse condition than living in your own puke.
Disgusting.
Suffer, Spanky. Burp. Death burps. Right, Ness is nauseous. Can he heal himself from that? Hey, Ness felt much better. Now, I'm pretty sure nauseous, as well as doing damage over time, means you can't eat anything.
Okay.
Which makes sense, because when you're feeling sick, you don't want to eat. I escaped. Zoom! Burp. Boing! Goody! Burp. I love Mr. Saturn. All of them. You worn down? Ah, boing. Burp. Barf. Stinky. Pew.
So that Mr. Saturn was just telling us that we smell.
Yeah.
Which is
fair, I suppose.
We just had a fight with a giant pile of sick.
Yes, I'm so glad smell-o-vision wasn't a thing on the Super Nintendo, and will never be a thing in games. We should not play God. Go on, Hot Spring. Wash barf off your body. Let us do that. I think... Oh, there we go.
Cute.
You got in and washed off all the extremely dirty gunk off of your body. But now this poor Mr. Saturn has got... Longer! Ladder! Can I go to Hot Springs? Oh, they built the ladder now. Fantastic.
Ah.
Drink coffee before go? Say yes to me! Say no to me! Do we want a coffee before we go?
I guess?
Yeah, let's have a coffee. Bottoms up! Boing! And now the game just sort of lets us take a moment to sort of reflect on what we've done and give us a little narrative.
Wow, okay.
It's a nice little
That's
moment,
a
I
nice
think.
touch.
Yeah. You've travelled very far from home. Do you remember how your long and winding journey began with someone pounding at your door? It was Pokey, the worst person in your neighbourhood, who knocked on the door on that fateful night. The worst. It was that absolute gobshite. On your way, you have walked, thought, and fought. Yet through all this, you have never lost your courage. You have grown steadily stronger, though you have experienced the pain of battle many times. And boy, has it been a pain, especially in the last episode.
Yeah.
I'm sure people in the future comments are going to be screaming at people like, why didn't you use the friggin' skip sandwich, DX? You are no longer alone in your adventure. Paula, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Jeff is with you as well. Though he is timid, he came from a distant land to help you. Ness, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill. We sure do. Love this background as well.
Yeah.
It's one of these, holy crap, the Ness can do that things. SNES. The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have undergone to this point. Uh-oh. Yet, I know you will be alright. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? Well, if it has enough experience, sure, and is safe beforehand. When a cup of coffee's talking to me right now, it's... anything goes. Alright, one thing you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you are striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead, but you must keep your sense of humor. Work through the tough situations, and enjoy yourself. You're right, game, I was forgetting that in the last episode, and indeed the beginning of this one. It took both you and the game. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the big city of Fourside. Now, anyone who's played Smash Bros. Will recognize that name. Anyone who's played Smash Bros. Anyone on the planet Earth. Ness, the cup of coffee even knows our names. Paula, the other one.
You love Jeff.
No, I do.
You love
the
Jeff.
coffee doesn't. I wish you luck. I love Jeff. He's one of my favorite characters. Now, I don't believe we can get out of this until the text goes. Or it might just go off on its own after enough time has passed. Hey, there we go.
So I actually did finish my coffee that I was drinking.
No way.
As that started. So I've got a caffeine buzz. And that was such a nice little break.
It's lovely, isn't it?
A moment to say, take stock of what you've done and be proud.
Not a lot of games do that.
And I'm also really excited to go, you know what, there's more adventure and there's a bigger adventure ahead. And it is going to be difficult.
Baby, we haven't even started.
We will overcome.
Absolutely. It may take us several episodes. It's your dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. You're Mr. Saturn now, apparently. No. It's... I will never take a break. We have save states now, we'll be fine. Oh! It's your favourite character! Hey! Let's get ready. Fuzzy Pickles!
Fuzzy Pickles.
Wow.
What a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories.
Oh, whole Milky Well. What this, Ding? Ding! The sign says that, I love that. Now, Milky Well is one of the PowerPoints.
The PowerPoint?
Yeah, we did a whole presentation on this. Ranboob! What a great name. No, the points of power we need to,
The Sanctuary location?
Thank you. It's one of the PowerPoints.
You've introduced a whole new terminology. I was like,
I'm terribly sorry.
I was not here for the episode where we did a PowerPoint on PowerPoint presentation on the points of power.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I did sort of mix things up there. I didn't mean to.
Okay, so this is a sanctuary location. Awesome.
Yes. Or at least it will be once we get through it. And I really should have stayed at the end to get my points back, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
What is Ranboob?
I'm not sure.
Is that name a pun? Am I missing something entirely? Is it some kind of... Is it flora? Is it fauna? Is it a mythical creature?
I couldn't tell you with any certainty, with any confidence.
Were they starting with Rambo and ended up at Ranboob?
Quite possibly. I'm not sure. I mean, the translator of this game was... I think it was just one person who did the translation. I'll look up his name at some point, but he did a fantastic job with everything. Like, there are some places he... oh, sorry.
No, carry on. I didn't want to interrupt you.
There are some places you think, okay, that's kind of an error, but I mean, considering it was one guy doing it, I think he did a fantastic job. And especially with the little changes he made to introduce, at the time, Western audiences to, like, things that... You know, taking out some of the Japanese stuff, which wouldn't have made sense in this country. I mean, obviously it does now, because we know so much more about Japan. But anyway, sorry, yeah, you're saying?
I was just going to say that there's a rambling evil mushroom.
Strutting
evil mushroom. And have we faced that combination before?
No, I don't think we've seen a tough mobile sprout either. But knowing...
Like, how annoying are these going to be?
I mean, mushroom-wise, they're probably going to be quite annoying. Oh, there we go. And Psi Magnet. Jeff doesn't have any PP, so he's fine. Thankfully, Ness managed to not attack anyone else. Now, unfortunately, Ness's controls are going to be reversed, so it's going to be hard to move through this cave. But I might be able to PK healing him. I've got healing beta now, and that heals a lot more than alpha. Oh, great level up, Jeff. 2 HP. So he's got a little mushroom on his head now.
Yeah, a little mushroom hat.
Okay.
So is it just the cardinal directions are swapped? Is it up, down, left, and right that are swapped?
It changes, depending on where you are.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's reversed yet, but like at any point it could reverse my controls.
Oh, that's...
really annoying, huh?
Yeah, wow.
Also, Ness could go crazy and attack his friends, which we don't want to happen.
Definitely not.
Sorry, thirsty work there. I'm just gonna have Ness defend, because, well, we don't want... Ness hits like a truck. We don't want... Okay, fireworks. Also, I love this tune. You say this every episode, so...
That's a lot of health to recover.
Yeah.
These things, like, if they can call for help and heal...
Yeah, this has the potential to be quite a long
If you're
fight.
not leveled up, you could get really stuck with these.
Oh, yeah. At no point do you really need to grind in this game, but it really does help on some of these later fights. And like I said, I don't mind the grind in RPGs. It's nice to have something to occupy your mind that isn't too mentally strenuous. It's not like Dark Souls where you just have to be, you know, on the ball all the time, or else you will lose. And even if you are, you will lose. You know, unless you're like MLG Pro or whatever. Alright, we don't want anyone else to be mushroomed. Thankfully, we've been... No, I've said it now, it's gonna happen. We've been lucky and Ness hasn't hit anyone yet. Oh no, we're fine.
You got him.
Oh shit. Ah, Paula collapsed. But that's alright, we got herbs and whatnot. You see, if I was smart, I would have healed Paula, but, you know, that would have made sense. This looks like a good opportunity to test out the secret herb. To life! Hey, it worked.
Nice.
Like I said, it only has a chance to revive, but it's a lot cheaper than buying a Horn of Life.
I'm trying to look up information on Ranboob to find out the etymology of its name and what it is.
I was wondering what you were doing.
And I just got like a blown up version of the sprite, and it's even more terrifying. lower quality.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, it's got a sort of strawberry quality to him. Hate Sire Magnet.
I can he's found in Milky Well Cave. That's where we are right now.
That's where we are.
He has a 1 in 64 chance of dropping a picnic lunch.
Ooh.
He's vulnerable to Sci-Fire. I don't know if that counts as cheating, but
No. I mean, we have been using Sci-Fi.
Never mind. I'm sure you already knew that.
That's fine. I don't know all the enemy weaknesses, so that was handy. But he's also a plant, so we got a sprig of parsley. What does that do? Oh, it's a what do you call it? It's a condiment. You can use that with a healing item, and it'll improve its effects. I don't know if I explained that in one of the other episodes, but oh, my controls have gone weird. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Now up is left.
Oh, that's really annoying.
Coin of slumber. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. I can't remember what the coin of slumber does. I think it's an equipable. Increase defense and luck. Oh, cool. Give it to Paula because she's the squishiest. You finally got here. This is the third your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare.
Okay, so we're rolling from one boss, although Master Belch will... Oh my god!
The Trillionage Sprout! Thankfully, he's not made of puke. At least, I hope not.
Trillionage Sprout.
Yep. That's about the size of it.
So he's like the little sprouts that we've seen.
Except he's the source of them all, it would seem.
Right.
And he's weak against fire, so that's good.
That makes sense.
Now that was quite risky of me, because Ness could have casted that on us. And we wouldn't have wanted that. Oh, Walt's got a psychic shield up. Didn't notice that first time. Oh shit. I forgot that. Trillionage Sprout has a horrible attack, which we don't want to happen again. It glows at you with it glares at you with its eerie eyes, and that will instantly KO one of our team members. So we do not want that to happen.
Ooh. Oh, we don't want that to happen either. That's my bad.
That's all right.
Sorry.
That's quite all right.
That's
Oh, crud. Oh, Jeff was diamondized. Right, that's what it does. That's basically the same as being dead.
So is that like paralyzed?
It's like stone.
Like turned to stone?
Yeah.
Like, petrified is the word I'm
Petrified,
looking for.
yeah.
Petrified in other RPGs.
Mm. Thankfully, we have a secret herb or two left, so we'll go ahead and use that. That's what they're for. Ouch. Okay, pulls out a PP. Here. Let's use another bottle rocket, just in case.
So I couldn't really find any information on the etymology of Ranboo.
I wouldn't have thought so.
I did find a list of direct translations of the enemy names in Mother 2, and
which is EarthBound, for the record.
Yeah, and what the Japanese release of the game, and what they were called for this North American release. And
ho! Sorry, carry on.
Victory! Trillionage Sprout is apparently called Trillion-Year-Old Sprout.
And
I'm curious there's a bunch of them that haven't changed, they're still the same, and I wonder why they went, No, you know what? We need to spice this up a bit and just cram that all into one word.
Yeah.
Trillionage.
Well, with Japanese, you can fit a lot more words into much smaller...
Oh, so it could have been
because-
just a character thing. They decided,
Yeah, it might have been a character limit.
trillion-year-old Sprout's going to be too long. Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's game design. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
because kanji is like whole words.
Yeah.
And then with katakana and hiragana, you've got just parts of words, so you can fit that easily into maybe half that space in Japanese.
So we've beaten yet another boss.
Yeah, I've actually made some progress. Who knew?
Loads of experience.
Which is always nice. Still got a mushroom on my head. Oh dear. Come on. Here it is, Milky Well. Thankfully, we'll be healed as soon as we... Oh, we get the thing now. Hey.
That's our tune. Ba, ba, ba.
Thankfully, we don't have to remember all these, but it's nice. Ness thought he heard his mother from very far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Milky Well.
Let's hear all the melodies, please.
Indeed, we can. Soundstone, there it is. There we go.
Ah, yes, it's all making sense
It's
to
all
me
making
now.
sense, yeah.
I think I've worked out how to defeat Gygus.
Yes. We need to show him the power of friend. Actually, that's not a million miles away from the truth. Yeah. What, want some? Want some? Yeah? Huh? Yeah? Yeah, thought so. Get away, you ran boob.
More like ran noob.
Yeah, more like ran away in fear. we showed them.
Get Sprout of here.
Oh, jump! Hey, you're not leaving me much room to get... I'll see myself out. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse. All right, fine. If you want some, that's a lot of boys. Here's a chance for a surprise opening attack. Let's just go all out. Well, except with Jeff. I love that the music just gives up there. Rockin'! So yeah, that's 3 out of 8 PowerPoint presentations.
Yeah. 3 slides.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost halfway through the PowerPoint presentation.
Fantastic. Ooh, Shield Epsilon. Or is that Sigma? I don't know my...
I did not see the symbol. I say as though I am an expert in the Greek alphabet and will be able to know as soon as I see it. I've got a clue.
It looked kind of like an E.
Oh, that might be Ligma.
Yeah, nice. Hello, Zoom. Appreciate. I so happy. Zoom. Oh, he's got zoomies. Now, there was Mr. Saturn here who said he would give me something on the way back. Here is present. I hand you cup of life noodles. I hand you Mr. Saturn coin. I no hand you my stag beetle. Oh, tease you. I have no something.
Wait, so he gave us some noodles.
He gave us a cup of life noodles.
He gave us a coin.
Yes, and he said he wouldn't give us his stag beetle, then said, "Oh, this is only kidding. We also have a stag beetle."
Oh, he did give it to us. Okay, I couldn't quite pass his grammar.
That's all right. By throwing this at the enemy during battle, the enemy is shocked and stops moving. Gone after one use. We'll need to really think about that.
Okay.
What does Mr. Saturn coin do? I can't quite remember. Defense and luck. It's not money, even though it's called a coin. Thanks for... I'm glad they, and a cup of life noodles is the same as a horn of life.
Okay, cool.
it'll heal. It'll revive you with full health, and also cure any stat ailments if you have any.
So, where next? We were told that our journey's going to take us through a desert.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
But I'm assuming there isn't a desert just next door.
Very true.
Are we going to have to go... What happens in... I'm probably asking questions now that are immediately about to be answered, but we had to defeat Master Belch to save Threed.
Yes.
So
now there are no more zombies, and there's no more people abducting Mr. Saturns, so we should be able to go back to Threed and...
Right, we are going back to Threed.
Yes. Sorry, I just couldn't quite remember.
There's me excitedly wanting to know what happens next.
No, that's fine.
When I could just watch the thing that's happening next, now, in real time in front of me.
I was hardly providing gripping audio commentary, so that's fine. It's fine to ask questions. It makes me think of things other than do here, go what? Ya young punks! Love that sprite. Okay. Threed should be down from... Oh, more roaches. Man, this cave should get a cleaner, am I right?
When this path starts to ouch and you wish you'd taken a coach, that's more roaches. No. Wow, that was bad even for me.
Wow, I was wondering what you were building up to.
I thought I had it in my brain, and then I opened my mouth and went, "This does not scan."
No, Ruth, you knew you had it in your brain.
This is not funny.
I hope someone enjoyed that, because I did.
Yay, Threed!
And it looks a little different now.
It does. Look at those happy faces.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing peace and happiness back to Threed. Thanks. Peace. Love. I really didn't think those kids could have saved the town. Who would have ever imagined it? Since the leader of the monsters is gone, the ghosts in the tunnel have disappeared. Ah, there we go. Now that's how we know we can get through to the other side of the tunnel. Buses can get through the tunnel now, as well.
But
I won't forget you.
The tunnel just takes us back to Tucson, right?
There's another tunnel.
Oh, okay.
The Runaway Five already went through it. But we had business to do here. Huh. Guess that was just a normal dustbin. I always avoided it because I thought there was a stinky ghost in it. Alrighty. Great.
Now, when I was looking at that table of name differences between the Japanese and North American release, I did notice that Stinky Ghost originally Slightly Smelly Ghost.
Slightly Smelly Ghost. Oh, I love that. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I think it was Slightly Smelly Ghost and it became Smelly Ghost.
That makes...
Again, probably a character limit thing where they went, you know what? This one's going full smell.
Full smell. Now,
when we arrived in Threed, there was a civilian, or what I assumed was a civilian, that I was curious about, and you told me they were an arms dealer.
Oh, yes. Well remembered.
So I was just curious if that was something we needed to do, or is it just like an optional shop where we can pick up weapons?
It sort of is. Shh, don't talk too loud. What do you want? I got what you need. Okay. Basically, the arms dealer, as I'm going to call him, he might have a different title, but he sells items for Jeff, mainly bottle rockets.
Oh, okay.
And
these are consumables, so you could buy a bunch of them if we needed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I will be doing that later when we can buy multi-bottle rockets, which are the most powerful thing Jeff can have, and the most powerful thing in the game.
Okay. And I guess that's why it's reasonable for you to be keeping money back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you can have
because we're going to be wanting to buy a butt ton of multi-bottle rockets.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'd forgotten about that. Also, the bus stops here are 100% usable. You can catch a bus and go back to towns you visited before.
Oh, that's cool.
From the bus stop at the hotel all the way to Forside is how much? Do you remember? No. Why would I? I've never been to Forside. I mean, Oh, there's no one in here. Well, everyone's super thankful. But
So we're just heading on?
Yep, we're just heading on. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in Threed. If you do want to see me do anything else in Threed, please leave a comment down below, and please make sure to like and subscribe. No, I can't say it without laughing.
That was a short tunnel.
Yeah. But it was full of ghosts, I assume.
I thought we were in for a long walk there and, you know...
True. Oh, there is another tunnel, though.
Oh, no, we do continue.
Let's speed things up a little bit. Let's put a skip in our step. Way!
Whoa! The road goes ever on, down from the door where he began. Da, 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 da.
And it wore off.
Well, this would appear to be a desert.
It is indeed.
Drugs!
This is definitely a desert.
What?
No problem. Oh, yeah, see, that's fine.
Yeah, that's an important message to tell kids. Drugs, no problem.
No problem. Now, you may notice our character sweating. That's important, because we're in the desert, we can get sunstroke, and that's not good. In fact, Jeff is particularly susceptible to sunstroke because he's, you know, English.
A dweeb.
And, yeah, he's a dweeb and English. Thankfully, there's a... Oh yeah, wet towels can cure that.
Okay, cool.
Which, might not be a bad idea to have a couple of. Let's get one. Oh, we don't have a lot of, Oh, and importantly, let's call our mum.
Yes, call Mum.
Ness?
Maybe call Dad and save.
Don't say a word, I know exactly what you're thinking. My son, who'd have thought he was such a brave kid? Oh yeah, you're a hero, honey. Aw, that's nice.
Nice.
That should stop us getting homesick. Because I may have, Oh, thanks, Dad! What does Ness's dad do? Wow. Yeah, let's save and have a break and call this an episode, probably. If that's time. Is it time? I'm not sure.
I think we can do a little bit more.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy sells.
We'll pick some stuff up. I want to see the desert.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, Mr. Baseball Bat. Oh. Probably should... Yeah, I'll do some inventory management next episode, but we'll go and see the desert first.
Cool. Yeah, I figure we can get a little bit further.
Oh, we can catch a bus to the desert, even. Oh, there's another arms dealer. And, is that a
mole playing rough?
A mole playing rough?
If I've started to learn my sprites?
Indeed you have. And, we've far surpassed mole playing rough.
Okay.
A monkey! Cuckoo! Welcome. Kiki! Our paradise exists beneath that hole. Kiki! Talarama is great and kind. Kiku! And he knows everything Talarama does. He knows everything Talarama does. He made us underground rooms. Lovely.
Okay, so what's under here? What's this?
This isn't important yet, but it will be later. Oh. Talarama is now fasting and practicing silent meditation. He's also abstaining from anything that would make him sick or smelly, too. That is good.
Yeah.
Please don't bother him. Well, I won't bother him.
Okay. Well, now we know.
The monkey said please.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't like to cause a scene.
I trust you. I'm sure we'll be back there.
Oh, yeah. That's important later, but not now. Let's see. How are we doing? Everyone's still all right. We don't need the butterfly yet, but we will. Oh, dear. We want this guy. Come on, dude. Please tell me we have a skip sandwich left. Skip sandwich deluxe. Now, this is an EXP balloon.
This little
guy gives us...
Whoa.
6 digits.
That's 5 digits, so but that's still a lot of experience.
6 digits. It is 6 digits in my mind. Okay, so Ness just got like 25 HP. That was good. Yeah, that's an instant level up for pretty much everyone.
Oh, cool. It's a shame that we didn't get to actually see the sprite in battle. What are these things? New things?
New things. Smiling Sphere and Skelpion. I quite like the Skelpion.
Oh.
He looks trustworthy.
So Scorpion Skeleton.
Mm-hmm. And just a Smiling Sphere. That is indeed what that is, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's not good. Come on, Paula, stay with me. Yeah, bollocks.
Okay, so this tune is new to me.
This is a new tune.
I'm digging this tune.
We'll be hearing this a lot later on, but this is like a super weird enemy, like futuristic, if that makes sense. All the battle tunes are named things like a battle against a weird foe, battle against a strong foe, that sort of thing. Oh, I forgot these could do that.
Bit of Voltorb action there.
Indeed. We should have guessed from the... Oh yeah, that's one of the things that inspired Pokemon probably as well. Probably, I don't know for sure. If someone who's an expert on EarthBound wants to prove me wrong, they're welcome to.
Round things that can do self-destruct damage, like, Voltorb does it. Who else does it? I think like Golem, Graveler?
Yeah, I think Graveler can.
They can do... destruct.
Yeah, a lot of things can. Like... I couldn't tell you exactly who, because my Pokemon knowledge is nowhere near as good as my EarthBound knowledge, which itself is sparse. But I do love me some Pokemon.
Hey, you, person watching this video. Number 1, thanks for watching.
Yep.
Number 2, please comment down below with your favourite Pokemon.
Oh, yes.
But don't put any other information in the comment.
Yes.
So that people who've just started watching this episode will look at the comments and think, why? Why has someone just written Clefairy?
Why has somebody written Noivern?
Is Noivern your favourite?
It's hard for me to pick a favourite. I do love Noivern.
Sure. That's fair.
There's just so many. There's over 1,000 now with the newer Pokemon game that's set in the Paldea region.
My new favourite Pokemon is the Crested Buka.
Isn't he wonderful?
That is tremendous.
I love the Crested Buka. He has a big grin on his face. As far as I know, all they do is smile.
Hair, fabulous. Makeup, on fleek.
Mm-hmm.
Sassy little pose.
Bodysuit.
Tremendous.
Are you gonna attack me? He was defeated.
I don't know what year I just pulled on fleek from, but I know that I've not said on fleek for a long time, and I'm not sure if I ever really said it.
I certainly haven't said it unironically. Okay, how are we doing for... We're alright for Sunstroke. Everyone's at near enough max health. Always good to do that when you see a magic butterfly. Remember that for real life, kids. If you see a magic butterfly, make sure you heal yourself.
So we've just...
Double burger!
We've left the road behind.
Yeah, we're just exploring the desert.
Cool.
Because why not?
Yeah.
You wanted to see the desert?
Yeah,
I'm showing you the desert.
I did.
Cute little UFO.
That little UFO's got a boat.
Right?
Oh.
This UFO is...
Game of the year. 2023 Game of the Year.
Absolutely.
They took the little UFO, which I already adored, and they put a bow on.
I was hoping you'd have that reaction because it is wonderful. That's how you do a palette swap. If you're gonna have palette swaps in your RPG, make them interesting, innit? A boiled egg.
Ooh.
That's nice. That's I mean, that's just HP. That's nothing. Ooh, there we are. This is part of somewhat of a side quest. Why would you feel like talking to a tiny black sesame like me? I want to apologize to the white sesame that I hurt before. If I could just see her.
What?
Oh, and this was apparently a photo op. So,
Yeah.
so get ready for an instant memory. I know all you at home have been playing along, and if you haven't, that's okay too. Fuzzy Pickles! Oh, fantastic. Every time. Right, now we, there is indeed a white sesame somewhere in this desert.
So we've got to find...
We don't have to,
there was a black pixel.
Yep.
And we need to find a white pixel.
Yes, that has apparently been hurt by the black pixel.
Oh my goodness. And it's a side quest.
Oh no!
Are
corpses!
Are those people sunbathing or are they dead?
I was going to say, corpses, or worse, sunbathers. Hello, cute little UFO. This is a UFO you could introduce to your Meemaw and Poopa. Well, not anymore, because it's in bits. Then he shouted a war cry. What would you reckon a great crested booka's war cry would sound like?
I've heard it. I'm very familiar. In my zoological training that I don't have.
Oh yeah.
I became very familiar with the crested booka's war cry, and I could. No human larynx could fully imitate it, but the closest would be.
My fence just went down by 4. That was truly harrowing. How do you do it, Ruth? How do you just nail it, like, every single time? What's it like being this just perfect?
Well, my throat hurts, I can tell you that.
Good answer. We sleep in the desert, so we're often mistaken for corpses. But a corpse doesn't usually wear a bathing suit, right? Hey, stop staring at my tan lines, go away.
What? I mean, no, statistically, a corpse doesn't usually wear... I mean, a corpse doesn't wear anything. Like no corpse makes the decision to wear anything other than the clothes that the person died in.
You're quite right, yes. Scat, you little monsters. Okay, if you insist.
Well, on that highbrow... very... Oh, come on, let's fight this deadly orb and then we'll call it a day.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, thank you for sticking around to the end. Sorry, my commentary's been a bit sporadic. It's been one of those weeks, honestly. So it's,
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right. Jeff's not dead.
We did it. We survived.
We managed to avoid exploding to death.
And we will be back with episode 9.
Yeah, I think it was 9.
Episode 9 is next. This was 8. We'll be back with episode 9 next week. It'll be an odd-numbered episode, because 9 is an odd number.
Yeah. And you know what that means if you've been sticking around.
And that could mean it could be tough. But, as the Coffee Vision said...
Yes.
Things are going to get tougher, but we will get through it.
And we must always keep our sense of humour.
Yes.
Always.
So we'll be fine.
That's the most important thing, not friendship or any of those idealistic notions. It's humour.
Thank you so much for watching. Please do like this video. That would really help us. Comment down below with your favourite Pokemon, even though it's got nothing to do with.
Oh yeah, we never told ours. We'll think about it for the next episode.
Oh,
we'll open that with.
You think about yours, and I'll just say mine now. It's Snorlax.
Fair enough.
It's kind of a basic pick. It's been Snorlax.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Pretty much since the first episode of the anime that Snorlax appeared. And over the years, as I have grown into a person that just really enjoys sleeping and eating.
That's fair. Dear audience,
pretty common.
If your favourite Pokemon is like a common pick or a popular pick, that's fine. That's for a reason.
I want to see a lot of Pikachus. Don't be embarrassed. It's okay to say your favourite Pokemon is Pikachu.
Or Gengar. It's like, I know Gengar's a lot of people's favourites, and that's great, because Gengar's fantastic. You're allowed to like popular things.
Yeah.
Sometimes popular things are popular for a reason. And on that note, we will see you next time.